Hey guys, and welcome back to the Scott Pilgrim Iceberg Explained. This is part 2, and I recommend you watch part 1 before this one. In this part, we will be talking about layers 3 and 4, so without further ado, let's get into it. Scott Pilgrim's Little Life. This is a name given to the original movie script. In it was the knives ending, Ramona being more of an ass, the Credzilla thing that I mentioned in part 1, etc. Canon birthdays. This is referring to the fact that there are canonical birthdays in the Scott Pilgrim universe, like Scott being born on September 27th and Ramona January 1st, etc. Kevin Katanagi. This is in the game where you fight the twins. Instead of saying Ken Katanagi, it says Kevin Katanagi. I don't know why it says this instead of the right name, but some people swear that it said Ken instead of Kevin. Roxy explodes into animals instead of coins. In the game and the comic, Roxy explodes into animals. This is a reference to Sonic when beating a stage and animals pop out of the container. Free Scott Pilgrim. This is a free 17-page comic released in 2006 as a part of Free Comic Book Day. Though, if you don't have a physical copy, I think you have to go on the Wayback Machine to read it. Scott Pilgrim ruined a generation of women. This is a saying/song that says the movie ruined a generation of women by turning them into Ramona Flowers or Kim Pines or something like that. I can't really say anything about this because 1, I'm not a woman, and 2, I don't know anybody who started to act like them after watching the movie. Ramona's natural hair color. It is really a mystery what her natural hair color is. Ryan O'Malley thinks it's a medium to dark brown, but no one really knows for sure. Extended garbage truck/black sheep footage. I don't know what this means. When I looked it up, I found the original scenes, but I did find the songs descended on the soundtrack, so I guess that counts. Clash at Demonhead is an NES game. The band that Envy and Ty are in is named after an old NES game. I found this out after watching an AVGN episode. I guess Brian O'Malley decided to name the band after the game. Neo was originally going to be 9 years old. Yeah, it was revealed in the color version of Scott Pilgrim's Precious Little Life. I guess that explains the young part in his name. Lucas Lee movies named after Plum Tree songs. Lucas Lee is the skater and movie actor. The names of his movies are named after Plum Tree songs, like You Just Don't Exist and This Game Is Over, too. Full version of Summertime. This is a song that plays in the movie. I guess there's a full version on the soundtrack or something. Deadly Sins theming. This is a theory that says the evil exes and Scott represent the 7 deadly sins. Matthew Patel being pride, Lucas Lee being sloth, Todd Ingram being wrath, Roxy Richard being lust, the twins being envy, Gideon Graves being greed, and Scott being gluttony. Personally, I think it made some sort of sense except with Scott, but whatever. Wallace Weldon. This was Wallace Wells' original name. It was shown in book 1 on his apartment mailbox. Not much more to say here. Comic Festival shorts. These are short comics that were made for comic festivals. Stuff like Free Scott Pilgrim, Now, Best of Toronto, and Comic Festival 2005. They were later combined into Scott Pilgrim Full Color Odds and Ends in 2008. Scott being tied to 0. As far as I know, this is part of the numerology with the X's. Scott is 0 because he isn't an evil X, and it's kind of shown because he drinks like Diet Coke Zero or something. And on his shirt during the movie, his first shirt that he wears, it has a 0 on it. Todd is a Scott parallel. This is talking about the character Todd Ingram and how he is a Scott parallel. At the time in the book, Todd acted almost entirely opposite to Scott. He was super powerful, vegan, wrathful, and all around just an ass. And so ends another part of the iceberg. We got one more part to do, so I guess I'll see you then.